Very good morning to dear students. This is Muhammad Shakir Ibrahimi, lecturer of Principles of Management, and today I will discuss about the management and then characteristics of management and scope of management. So, what is actually management? What are their areas and how have a different characteristics? So, you will learn these different things. What is management? It's simple. When we are defining management, management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling of organizational activities to achieve the organizational goal. Simple definition that management is the process of planning, organizing, leading, controlling of activities to achieve the organizational goal. So, every organization is concerned about their goals, missions, their visions, their objectives, their goals. So we are going to achieve the organization's goals that leads to achieve the organization mission and then vision for the long term. So this is the one definition we say that what is management actually. So you have to make it first plan. If you don't have, you cannot proceed ahead. If you don't have any planning, can you proceed? Never. It is not possible. So the first step is planning. Second step is organizing. So your works, your division of the work should be organized in the proper way. Without that, you cannot proceed. And the third one is leading. How you are going to lead this work. So you have a very clear-cut plan. You are made to organize the work, the division of work, of your staff. And now, what happened? You need to make it lead them. So how you should lead them? That is again part of your activities, and then control of their activities. That how they are implementing, as it is lead to the positive or negative. So then you will achieve the organization goals when you manage all of these things in the proper way. Or if you see, according to Jos Massey, they define that management is the process by which a cooperative group of direct actions toward a common goal. So cooperative of different people, different individuals for a different action to achieve organizational goal. So we are having each unit to achieve organizational goal, common goal, which is clear cut for everyone. In the other word, according to theory, they define that management is a distinct process of consisting of planning, organizing, executing, controlling, performed to determine and accomplish the objective by the use of people and resources. We have, when we say defining, planning, organizing, leading, controlling. So what is actually the leading of what? Your resources, physical resources, human resources that you have, and financial resources that you have, other resources that you need to manage it in the proper way. So that is what management is actually. Now management scope is into three areas. We need to make more focus into three areas. First one is economic resources, that we have the productions are divided into four factors: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneur. So if you are not using, if you are not utilizing your land in the proper way, your labor in the proper way, your capital in the proper way, your business, entrepreneur proper way, you cannot proceed. So for each and every organizations, there are 5 M's are very important which we have. That is one of man, money, material, machinery, and method. See, the now organizations are going to work on the quality. So what is the purpose of quality? Methods, to apply their technique to be a certifier of that organization, like ISO. We have machinery, we have materials, we have money, we have people to work, but we need to make it clear-cut defined. So these each and every things are part of your economic resources which need to the organization, and that is one of the scope of the organization. Second one is system of authority. When we are discussing system of authority, you should make giving responsibility and authority to the people. If you're giving responsibility to the people and it doesn't have any authority, it will not lead to the positive, because you're making limited. You should give the responsibility. Based on their responsibility, you need to give them the authorities. That what authority that you have to proceed these tasks. So that is what the second scope of management need for the organization. The third one is classes or elite, which is a distinct classes. That each and every organization having two kind of people normally. One is staff level, which are worker, employees, implementation, and the second one is managerial level. Managerial levels are those people who manage the works, who plan, who apply different activities, and they are working. So managerial, that you have to make it different. These are the managerial people. These are very important for the organization. These are the staff level. They are also important for the organization, but you have to make it a distinct classes between them. Who is the manager? Who is the staff? Who is the top level of manager, middle level of manager, and low level of manager? So that is what elite or distinct class of the people. Now that is what the scope of management that we had in the organizations. We'll come discuss one by one what is the characteristics of this management. The first one is economic resources. As earlier discussed in the scope of management, that we need to use 5 M's in the proper way. So that will have positive result into your organization. Second one is goal oriented. Each and every organization, they are working for the goal oriented, for the goals that you may define for your organizations. Without a specific objective, specific goal, specific mission, or specific vision, you cannot proceed. We have to work together for a common thing. That is what your goals of your organizations. The third one is distinct process. As I said, organization is a distinct people or class. Here we have a distinct process as well as with others. You should make your plan in such a way that you have a best suitable to apply for your organization. Well, you need to organize them, you need to lead them, that is staff directing, and you need to control your staff. That you according to the plan, according to the organizational structure that you have to apply, they are working or not. And then you are providing training, you are directing them, you are going to implement them, and then you will check whether they are working together according to the plan or not. That is what the strength process. And then coming into integrative forces. As you see, and when we discuss about the integrative forces, that there we are going to apply the different people, different managers, different activities by the human. Like if you don't have different activities which is done by different departments in the organizations, so you cannot proceed. So use of the resources, use of the technology that you have, all of the human resource, technology, financial resource are need to use in the proper way, and the way that you want to work it, and then you will have a positive result. And the next one is that is intangible force. That management is discussing about the people, that output of the organization which is not clear cut visible to you. That I need to achieve this organizational goals, I need to achieve this organizational forces, I need to achieve this organization's mission, but you cannot, it's not feasible. That is what objectives, that is what the forces is not possible, you have to be achieved. That is the fifth characteristics of the management. The sixth one is result through others, or work through others. Management cannot work with themselves. They cannot achieve the organizational goals. It is not possible. Management is all about the people who work there in the organizations. So if people are working in this organization, if people are working in this company, so we should work through them to achieve organization. Otherwise, it is not possible to achieve that goals. That is what it says, that result through others or work through others are one of the characteristics of management, that when we are going to achieve the organizational goals, when we are going to achieve the organizational performance together, not separate. By management it is not just possible, by the staff of the organization it will be achieved. That is what result through others. And the last characteristics for the today's session is science and arts. We say management is science and management is an arts. How make it differentiate between management is science and management is art? How you make a difference between these two? This is simple way. You have to develop policies, you have to develop concepts, you have to develop techniques. So that is what part of knowledge, that is what science. The applying of this different things, the implications of this different things are need skills, need knowledge, need skills. For that skills, that knowledge that managers are having is art, where developing, having plan, policy, concept, technique is science, where the skills and knowledge for the application of this, for the applying of this is art. So that is what we call that management, and how it, what are the different characteristics of management that we have, that we discuss. First one, what is management, scope of management, and characteristics. Scopes, we have 3 scopes of management, and then we have 7 characteristics of management. I hope you have learned something from this session. Wish you all the best. We'll catch up in the next session for the next lecture. Thank you so much.